What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you represent. Family, I need to know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, fam. I don't want to get too far into this. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. So, fam, check it out. If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you represent. Represent. Also, family, smash up the likes, smash up those likes. Put it in their face. You're smashing up those likes because when you do that, you turn the channel on to those people out there who may not be hip like you are. You did? Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. If you want to skip the line, like, who is this? Like Lily did, you can jump into the super chat. And I will check out this story. I'm gonna go through the story and then I'll come back, check the chat, starting with the super chat, then I'll work my way over to the regular chat. All right, so Kanye West, you know, he's been playing around with this idea of running for president for a few years now. And so on Saturday, he tweeted that he wants to run for president in 2020. This is 4 months, mind you, before the election, and apparently without having filed with the Federal Election Commission or created a campaign committee. Dude said, we must now realize the promise of America by trusting God, unifying our vision, and building our future. I am running for president of the United States, the 43-year-old musician wrote on Independence Day using the hashtag 2020vision. Kim Kardashian also quoted the tweet from her husband. With the American flag, Tesla CEO Elon Musk quickly piped in, replying, "You have my full support." As you know, well, maybe you don't know, but Elon Musk, he endorsed former Democratic candidate Andrew Yang. Now, many people are considering this to be a publicity stunt. And then you have those who think that he's doing this to perhaps divide the vote and maybe discourage some people from voting for Joe Biden on the Democratic side. As we know, Kanye West is in love with Donald Trump. So him trying to run against Donald Trump don't really make a lot of sense. Or perhaps he was hustling Donald Trump like he's hustled the rest of us throughout the years. And he's finally turning on Trump. Both of them, they really have similar type of attitudes, in my opinion. They're the type of people who are, you know, are only concerned for themselves, but they always act like they're about the people, the community, the little guy, right? But they're sitting way up here and looking down and like, oh, you know, playing God, right? That's how both of them, you know, that's the type of mentality that both of them pretty much have. Now, you know, I personally believe that this could be an attempt to draw back some Black voters and young voters away from the presumptive Democratic nominee, Joe Biden. That's the way I see it. Now, check this out, fam. I want you to know that Indiana, Maine, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, and Texas have all, well, basically, it is too late for him to file in any of those states. The deadline is expired. And he could only run as an independent candidate, but he still needs the necessary signatures to be on the November ballot. So again, the deadline to file has already passed in Indiana, Maine, New York, New Mexico, North Carolina, and Texas. However, his name can still be written in anywhere. And write-in ballots are always tough to win. So as of Sunday morning, his announcement had more than 416,000 tweets, retweets, or quotes. He had 83,000 likes on Twitter. And now here's the thing. There's a different version of Kanye that was trending on Twitter along with First Lady Elon Musk and the Kardashians. Now, some people, to the people that's basically dismissing this as a publicity stunt, or the people that's saying that it's no way possible he can win. Yeah, keep in mind, in 2016, one of the worst human beings, and I say human being cautiously, became the president of the United States. How many of us thought that Donald Trump could never become the president? We already know he's uncouth. You know that he's not smart. He's a racist. He's a misogynist. We know that he's a womanizer, and we know that he's a liar, compulsive liar, and he's a crook, bad businessman, and he's ugly, right? And I know that probably threw some of y'all off, the ugly part, but a lot of times people typically don't vote for ugly people to hold office because they have to keep, you have to look at that person. People kind of vote for people that they can stand and listen to and look at, over a certain amount of time. And Donald Trump, I mean, the dude is orange, right? I mean, he's the tangerine tornado. And who wants to look at something like that every day? We know Melania doesn't, and that's why she sleeps in separate rooms. This is very hard on the eyes. This guy is very hard on the eyes. And then when you think about what spews out of his mind, out of his mouth, he's not somebody that you want to really like be around, like the dude is foul, and this is why Melania would rather look at the Secret Service agents than look at him, and this is the only thing that gets her up in the mornings is that she gets to look at some other guys and not have to look at him. From what I understand, she only looks at Trump like at night. She only looks at him at night or when she's duty bound to do a photo op in the daytime. But even in the daytime, they say that somebody said that she be taking, have to take some type of medication to get her mind right, or have to take a drink or something, to get her mind right, to even just stand next to him. So, I don't know. But maybe you guys got some answers. I'm gonna go into the chat and see what you guys are saying. Let's start off with Lee. Lee say he called Trump his daddy. He's, of course, supporting Trump in this manner. Divide and conquer. We must be smarter than Trump and his son, Kanye thinks. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Voting for him takes away Biden votes because he's not going to win, and he was too late to be on the ballot for 6 states. Kanye was too late to be on the ballot for 6 states. Don't let him in. Trump and Kim and K play you. Don't let him, Trump and Kim K play you. Kanye is mathematically eliminated. He can't be on the ballot in 6 states. Everyone would have to vote for him. They have to write him in. He can't be on the ballot, but you can write him in. And I don't see that happening. But who knows? I mean, that will, who knows, man? There's some weird people in the United States of America. Let's see. Boxing Conversations with Reggie. What's up, Reg? Salute, OG. He called Trump his daddy. Lost any respect I could have. He's, of course, supporting Trump in this manner. We are smarter than Trump and his son, Kanye. Serena says, what is he going to do that's different from everybody? What's he going to do about this virus? Willie, my son has the COVID now. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of youngsters, you know, they're able to fight that COVID a lot better than older people because they don't have, or most of them at least, don't have pre-existing conditions and stuff. So, you know, just get them plenty of vitamin C, vitamin D, and follow doctor's orders. Keep them away, you know, keep them quarantined, and you should be all right. And keep yourself safe. Be very, very careful. DeMarcus Jackson, what up? The BBK. The BBK in the building. What up? Appreciate you, BBK. Who is this? We're not voting for Biden either. We're writing Bernie Sanders in. Neutron star. Okay. Let me see. Can that happen? I don't think you can write somebody in that's already been eliminated. I need to check and see how that go. That's got me thinking. Who is that? Dan Oko. Biden doesn't want Kanye running. Vote black. Now, I do have some interesting stats about this black and white thing about and Kanye West's chances, like who would possibly vote for him. So let me see, where are my notes here? Where are my notes? Get my notes, get my notes, get my notes. We must, okay. Okay. An April 2018 YouGov Huffington Post poll taken after Kanye started publicly praising Trump showed just 9% of Black adults and 13% of Democrats surveyed had a favorable opinion of Kanye West. 9% of Black adults and only 13% of Democrats surveyed had a favorable opinion of Kanye West. That compared to 20% of white adults and 34% of Republicans surveyed. So about double the amount of white folks like Kanye than Black folks. It's something wrong with you when your own kind don't even like you. When your own kind don't fuck with you. It's something wrong. And a lot of times people can't even see it. Other people that's from the outside, they can't see it because they don't understand issues within other cultures and other groups. So they don't understand it. So they're just lost. It says a whole lot about you when your own people don't like you. Now keep this in mind too. Kanye got a new album out. He got a new album coming called God's Country. And his first single, Washing Blood, was released this week. So you know how he always, every time he got something going on, he got to do a publicity stunt. He got to accompany that with a publicity stunt. You got to put something out there that's controversial, right? I can just imagine him talking the way he talks, like the way Trump talked. Oh man, can you imagine a debate between the two of them? It would be straight comedy. Yeah, so again, if he's serious about running, he's going to have to run as an independent. And he still is going to need the necessary signatures to be on the November ballot. I don't think getting signatures would be that hard, considering the millions of followers that he has. Blind leading the blind, fam. Textbook. Let's go back to the comments. Lily says, some people want you to vote black and they're not even black. Don't believe the hype. Stay focused, folks. Straight distractions. AJRX, black women won't vote for a black man with a non-black wife. That's true. That is true. Montgomery, New York. What up? See you with the gift. Appreciate you, Montgomery, New York, in the building. Afro Sumaru says Wesley Pipes for president. Hanif Sabri, what up? Appreciate you. Gio Sanchez says it's becoming a circus. Man, Gio, man, it's been a circus for a while now. But when they let that reality star in, I was like, it's wide open, man. It's like the rap game. You know how you let certain people in the game and it just lowers all expectations. The bar just come way down here. That's how the rap is right now. It's like, it's no respect for the profession. And so that's how the presidency is. Like once they let Donald Trump in, it was like all respect for the profession was gone. Like anybody can be president now. Like anybody can be president. Like anybody think they can run because they know how slow Donald Trump is, know how dumb he is, know how much of a liar and a thief he is. So you see all of that, you're like, man, I can do that. Everybody saying, man, I can be president. Yeah, I ain't got. Why do I have to settle for? Why do I have to settle for Cub Scout assistant director? You know, of Scout Troop 11, 12. I could be president. Steve Swanson, what's up, ATL? Kojo, Hood Afternoon from Brooklyn. What up, Brooklyn? Where my international people at? I don't think I came across an international post yet, a comment. I know y'all out there. What's up, Mark? That boy done stepped into manure. One big super dummy. Absolutely, Mark. Mark Hyman, senior in the building. There we go. UK checking in. Daniel Leslie. I know y'all be out there listening, man. You gotta let me know you're in the house. Eric from Sacramento in the building. I'm here for the work. I'm here for the work. Queens in the building. James Corden for president. That was James Corden. Big Red 69. Why continue to mute R. Kelly when we see the setup? Unbelievable. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Daryl Giles says Sir Mix-a-Lot just announced he's running too. Is that true? Let's see. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Not true. Not true. Unless he just announced it on his social media or something. Yeah, perhaps he did, but there is no media outlets picking it up yet. Serena says, I'm speechless. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, it's good. You know, every day above ground is a good day. Some are better than others, you know? Eric Browley says, if America put another idiot in the White House, then I know for sure our days on this earth is ending in 2021. Well, our days are ending in 2021 because, baby boy, you ain't got nobody but Trump and Biden left. And if Kanye, oh man, it's gonna be hard, family. It's just gonna be hard. America is the laughing stock of the world. Everybody's like, you know, even the countries that look up to America, you know, you would look at the past presidents, and no matter how evil and dirty, low down they were, they had a certain amount of decorum, you know, like that was a certain level of dignity they tried to at least project. They tried to at least front, you know, throw you off a little. This dude, he can't hide it, and he don't want to hide it. It's cold, man. I'm just saying, though, we need to raise the bar on being president. John L., his boy Trump called in that favor. Lily says, I'm tired of our Black kings saying we wouldn't support them with a non-Black woman. Those men are divisive. Married and with my king for 20 years. No, but Lily, I don't think, I mean, I think that they're right. Like Black women are not going to go out of their way to support a Black man who's not married to a Black woman. That's a fact. Well, I'll say, I won't say Black women, but I'll say most Black women will not support a Black man voted, that I mean, a Black man who's in a relationship with a non-Black woman. They won't go out of their way to do it. And for this election, you might have to go out of your way just to vote, because there's going to be heavy voter suppression in November. They're going to be closing polling booths early. They're going to try to limit polling booths. They're going to be losing ballots. I mean, they're going to be doing all kinds of dirty stuff. I'm sure that there'll be a certain amount of defected ballot boxes, you know, ballot machines. I mean, they're going to be trying everything. Baby boy, welcome to level 2. Show baby boy some love, fam. The newest member to the WillieDLive channel. Show him some love, fam. China White. Check your Instagram messages. Will do. G. Brown, yes. Donna Coleman. Roberto Lopez says there will be a ton of corruption in November. Revolution Honor. Kanye chose the other side. That jaw needs to be, I lost it. That jaw needs to be rebroken so he can see straight. What's crazy is that's when I met Kanye, when he had the broken jaw and his mouth was wired. Me and Brad Scarface, we met him at the hotel at a hotel in Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta, but Los Angeles. And that was the Kanye, that was the humble Kanye. That's when he was getting about maybe $10,000, $15,000 a song. So that's when he was that was right before he released The Wire, before he really took off. That Kanye, I could have a conversation with. This new dude, Azriel, Willie D for president 2020. Boy, no comment. What's that, Sound Vapor? Do not let Kanye waste your vote. Vote against Trump through Biden, and let's put somebody better in 2024. So he's saying hold over, use Biden as a placeholder for 2020 to 2024, and then get somebody else in. I don't know, fam. I mean, like, who else is gonna get in there? Because clearly Americans are not concerned with putting the best person for the job in office. I don't think America is not concerned with putting the best person in. They had the chance, like there were other people in that Democratic Party that was running that could have got in. Bernie Sanders wasn't the complete package, but to me, he was close. I had one holdout on him, and that was reparations. Was it RJL? What the F, Kanye West for president? My mind's playing tricks on me. Real talk. Biden supports Bill Gates will force vaccines on Black people. Man, y'all know they can't force vaccines on y'all unless you let them. They can't force a vaccine on you unless you let them do it. Now, if they try to force you by saying, okay, well, you can't renew your license, you can't put your kids in school, your kid can't come to school unless they're vaccinated, you can't get a certificate, or you can't work, whatever. That's not force. That's manipulation. That's not force. Force is take this vaccine, strap you down, grab you, strap you down, and you fighting it off, and they're still sticking you. That's force. But if they manipulate and use trickery and all that type of stuff, and you succumb, and I understand that it's a lot of pressure, but if you succumb, you have a choice. So you can fight it to the death, or you can succumb. You can just say, okay, well, no, well, man, I need to get this. I need to get this off. I need to get this iPhone 13. You know what? Go ahead and do it, man. I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, go ahead and shoot me. Go on, shoot me. I'm not taking it, period. I ain't got it. I don't have to get my license renewed. I'm not taking it. They try to force your kid into school, homeschool, go to private school, whatever. I think Americans just give up too easy. Americans fold way too easy. Every time there's something that happens in America, like any type of little situation, and they just throw some fear out there, Americans just say, okay, they just start giving up rights. Okay. Anything to make me say, oh, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. The people in the suit says, we need to do this. Okay, just do that, just do anything, just make me safe, make me safe, make me safe. And all of this making us safe, and none of us feel safe. Isn't that ironic? Like over the last few years, like especially since 9/11, since 9/11, they've been slowly just taking away rights. Every time there's some type of fear level, they take away another right. And we just sit back and watch it happen because we feel like, well, they know what's best and they're gonna make us safe. But ask yourself, do you feel safer today than you did in 2001? Do you feel safer? I know I don't. If you do feel safer today than you did in 2001, something is wrong with you. Because we're living in a time right now where neighbors are gunning down neighbors. You go to the grocery store, clerks are having to fight off unruly customers. People are calling the police and pulling guns on each other and, you know, doing all kinds of ungodly things. So I don't feel safer. Everybody got a gun. Everybody trigger happy. Nah, I'm good on that. Ben Damon. What's up, Ben? Welcome to Level 1. Family, show Ben some love. Thomas Anderson, love you, bro. Keep it up. I'd rather have Kanye than Trump or Joe ass. Why don't you run, big dog? Nah, I'm good, homie. And I wouldn't rather have a sellout as a sellout. And so I'm not the type of dude that rewards bad behavior. What's up, Lupe? Sacramento in the building. Yeah, I don't reward bad behavior. Success inevitable. Welcome Level 1. Welcome to Level 1. Success inevitable. Yeah, I don't believe in rewarding bad behavior. If people start just riding with Kanye after the way he's disrespected the Black community over the last few years, these disparaging statements he's made, all of this loving up on Trump, all and sniffing all in his drawers, licking his crack. You gonna really put somebody like that in? The dude don't even know who he is. Nah, I'm good on him. I'm gonna chill out on that. I'm gonna chill on Kanye. Patricia Diller says, Kanye is definitely a sellout. Believe that. What's up, Anita? Welcome to Level 2. Show Anita, who is this? Anita Pfeiffer Rowe. Welcome to Level 2. Show Anita some love, fam. She highlighted in the green. Got another member in here. Dude. Baltimore, Maryland in the building. Shava Solomon. What's up, Solomon? Michi. What's up, Michi? Miss Michi in the building, working the moderator duties. Show Miss Michi some love, fam. Keeping those trolls at bay. China White is in the building. Dropping the information for y'all. Appreciate you, China. Ivan Diaz says, Kanye's a buster. You dig? A Buster Brown. Kenyatta Ali, welcome to level 1. Show Kenyatta some love, fam. Make her feel welcome. Well, I said her, I'm not sure. Kenyatta, is that a guy name or a girl name? Depends on what region of the world, right? Aaliyah Burton, what's up? Appreciate you. Who's that? Jay Shine Randoms. Welcome to level 2. Show Jay Shine some love, fam. Steve Swanson. What's up, Steve? Phenomenal India Burns. What up? Okay, Kenyatta, I got you. Man, okay, I got you. Kenyatta. Let's see, Marcus Lane from KC in the building. Aaliyah. Philly checking in. So fam, if you want to become a member, there's a join button. That is, if you're on a laptop or a desktop, or I believe a notepad, you'll see a join button. If you're not on one of those type of devices, if you're on your phone, you can go into the description, you'll see a join link, and you can just click that button and it'll tell you everything you need to know about becoming a member. And it also explains the different levels. I got no, who is this? RJL says, I got no kids, a license featuring government. It's hard to understand what that rest of that part says. Henry Jones, comment of the evening. Henry Jones says, we already have an unstable person as a president. And we're going to have one come 2021, like after November, the election, we're still going to have an unstable president. Like, it doesn't matter which one gets in office. It doesn't matter. There's going to be another unstable, there's going to be an unstable president in office, no matter what. Rashida G. What's up, Rashida G? Welcome to level 2. Show Rashida some love, fam. And DeMarcus Jackson, welcome to level 1. Absolutely. Show him some love, fam. Rashida and DeMarcus. A. Johnson, Pittsburgh in the building. Jay Bright. I think it's about to be an even worse president after Trump. It's all set up. Yeah, man. It's all downhill from here, fam. Once Trump got in, it was all downhill. Delisha Span, what's up, Delisha? Lily says it's levels to unstableness. I'd rather have loose screws unstable versus Joker unstable. well, we in trouble, man. DB, what up? Family, show DB some love. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to level 1. Man, that was a hell of a comment. Lakeisha Reed says, at least Joe Biden is not evil. I'd rather have unstable than evil. Cape Town, South Africa in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Who was that? Keenan Console. Keenan Console. Yeah. So here's the thing about that comment about rather have unstable than evil. Joe Biden being the unstable and Trump being evil, right? Well, that 94 crime bill that Joe Biden helped orchestrate was pretty evil. So the question is, since that moment, has he changed his ways? That's the question. Has he changed at all? I've heard some statements that Joe Biden has made over the last couple of years that makes me question, like seriously makes me doubt that he's changed, because he says certain little words, certain little things that he'll say. It just reeks of superiority. And that's one of the things that it was abundantly clear about him when he was pushing for that 94 crime bill. He had that mentality like he was superior, his family was superior, and everybody else was like, you know, like underlings. Everybody that was not white. I believe it's Sarah Jew Barry. What's up? Appreciate you. Ian 392, I see you. Who's going to slow down these domestic terrorists? That's what I want to know. It won't be Trump, we know that, because he encourages them. What's up, Marty Street? Welcome to Level 1. Show Marty some love, fam. MDH 251, suppress yes, change no. Michael Murphy says, Biden said he was a Zionist and said, you don't have to be Jewish to be a Zionist. He ain't getting my vote. Black Juror says, no matter who's in office, I got to pay my bills anyway, either way. That's one thing to keep in mind. No matter who's in office, you have to pay your bills anyway. I was having this conversation yesterday with a friend of mine, and we were talking about how, what's up, Paul Osborne? Show Paul Osborne some love, family. Welcome to Level 1. Show him some love. RJL says, unstable or evil, both will lead us nowhere. Blind leading the blind. You got that right. So I was having this conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and we were talking about how it doesn't matter who's in office. You still have to live and you have to get things done. If you run a business, your business still has to make money, and because you still have people to feed and bills to pay. The bill collectors don't say, well, you know what, since your party didn't get in office, I'm not going to charge you over the next 4 years or 2 years. The bills continue to come in. Your stomach don't take a break because the person that you wanted to get in office didn't win. So your stomach don't just automatically corrects itself and say, well, you know, I don't need to eat. You don't need to fill me for the next 4 years. You still have to continue to live and eat and all that stuff. So this is why it's important to, whether you, even if you don't like a person, you don't like a particular candidate or whatever, it's still important to try to do business and to try to work with these people that you have different ideas with, you have different philosophies. You still have to try to work with people, just like you work with people on your job. You go to work, some of you work in atmospheres where, you know, where you have a mixture of people who support different parties. You got Democrats, Republicans, independents, and some people that don't give a damn about voting at all. But you work with these people and you find a way to respect each other every single day. You go in there and you work with each other every day because you have a common goal. That common goal is to advance that company. The common objective is to make that company money, to make that company a productive entity, right? So everybody got to be on the same page in order for the company to win. Because if the company can't win, you can't win. You can't get no money if the company can't get money. So that's how it is with voting and dealing with these politicians and stuff. You know, even if your guy don't get in, you still got to try to work with these other guys, these other people, because you still got to eat. You still got to pay bills. You still got to take care of business. You can't allow your business to fall back and lose money just because your guy didn't win. You know, so that's where you have to have a sense of decorum. You got to have a sense of you got to have some type of rationale, right? It's like if you're running for, let's put yourself in that position. If I know a particular city council member who ran for office and won, and when it came time to vote, she was the only one who was riding for the people. Everybody else was like doing whatever they wanted to do because they wasn't about the people. Well, most of them wasn't about the people. So in city council, you got 17 votes, if I'm not correct, if I'm correct. You got 666. So it's 17 votes altogether. If all you got is one vote and you fighting everybody every single time, and even though you're right and you're just fighting and riding for the people, you're not going to get anything done. All you're going to do is have a whole bunch of arguments on your record. But if you go in there and you tell your guy, look, man, find you, since you need, if it's 17 votes, you need 9. So you need 8 people to basically get on your side. So you form a little coalition, and you say, hey, listen, I'm gonna vote for most of the things that I'm gonna vote for some of the things that you're passionate for, or most of the things that you're passionate about. But I need you to vote with me on most of the things I'm with. Some of the things that I'm not, some of the things you can just vote however you want to vote, but on certain things that I really, really need, I need your vote. And then I'll do the same thing for you. That's politicking. Ain't no way around it. That's politicking. We politic in our own house. We don't, some of us don't even know. You politicking even at home. Some people say, I don't want nothing to do with politics. You're politicking at home. Well, look here, baby, look here, if I do this, you do this, well, you do that, and then, you get this, and, you tell your kids, well, do this, you clean your room, and then you can go. And they say, well, what if I do this? Well, yeah, okay, I'll give you some money if you do this. It's all politicking. And politics is gonna happen, the world gonna move, these politicians are gonna make decisions with or without your input. So wouldn't you like to have a little input, a little power? If these decisions are gonna be made about your life anyway, I'd rather have some input. And if a person can't understand that, I get it, but I would like to have some input. If I see something going down or I need something done, I like the idea that I got the phone number for the congressman. I like the idea of having the phone number for the senator, the mayor, my council member. I like the idea of being able to call that person and try to make something move. Sometimes I get my way, sometimes I don't. But if I wasn't involved in the process at all, I wouldn't have no action. And you don't have to be a celebrity to be on that level. All you got to do is be a change agent. Be somebody that you could just be vocal. You ain't got to be a person that have a lot of money or nothing. If you're just vocal and they know that if they do certain things or certain things happening, you're going to get loud and you're going to rally the troops, they're going to be like, okay, all right, what do you want? What do you want us to do? That's how I go down, man. That's how I go down, fam. That's politics. Miss Libra in the building. Welcome back, Miss Libra. I ain't seen you in a minute. Michelle, Kanye is deep undercover Trumpster. Free prisoners. Somebody just said, I missed it, who it was, said that Bernie had a lot of people who didn't do research on him. Meaning that if they had researched him, they would have known his record and more people would have supported him. Bernie Sanders had 2 chances to run for president and where he ran twice. So people have had an opportunity to do their homework on him. So I think that the people that didn't want to vote for him. They didn't want to know about him. They just didn't like him for whatever reason. Lady Gemini, appreciate you. I certainly believe, out of Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders was the better candidate. I do believe Bernie Sanders would have done more. Bernie Sanders, You know how I know Bernie Sanders would have been the better president? Because they would try to kill Bernie Sanders. That's how disruptive he was going to be. And we need a president, or we need not just a president, but we need people in office who have power, who have authority, that's going to be disruptive. Because of the way Black people are treated in this country and targeted by our own government in this country, we need a revolution. We need revolutionary people in office. We can't just have people that's there just to kick the can down the street and that just look good and say all the cool things that we want to hear. We need somebody in there that's going to be disruptive. And when you're disruptive, you know, because they're going to start attacking you. Anytime you're doing something, especially you're trying to ride for Black people in this country, you're going to be under attack. That's how you know that you're on the right track. That's how you know you're for the people. When you're under attack, that's how you know. When they're not attacking you and threatening your life, and you know you're not having to deal with stuff like that, then you're playing ball. You're operating, you know, within the status quo. You know, you're pushing for things to stay the way they are. So you're good. You're going to be protected. But if you become disruptive, your life is going to be on the line. See, my life would be on the line because I can't do the status quo. This is why police officers who intervene when other police officers are doing wrong to people or doing wrong at all, these officers often get fired. You know, they get attacked. Sometimes I'm sure they get killed. I know for a fact. I mean, ours would just tell me police officers have been murdered by other police officers because they knew too much, because they wouldn't play ball. When you're doing the right thing, to do the right thing is disruptive, okay? To do the right thing is to be disruptive. And if your life is comfortable and ain't nobody attacking you or threatening your life and all this stuff, then you're probably not being disruptive. You're probably not doing enough, you know, to make change. If you want to make change in this country, the way they treat Black folks, you're going to have to be disruptive. It's not going to be comfortable. Crypto KO, welcome to level 1. Show Crypto KO some love, fam. Welcome to the channel. Dom Smith, thank you for being real. Us young Black folks respect the real truth from the ones before us. IG, I work the hardest. That's what's up. Appreciate you, Dom Smith. Appreciate you. Torrey Reams, I see you. What's up, Pamela? Welcome to level 1. Show Pamela some love, fam. Looks like Pamela Fusiller. Is it Fusiller or Fussler? It's got to be Fussler. It's Fussler. I'm almost certain. I'm really good at these names things when I get a chance to break it down. Carmel Carey, love you. I absolutely appreciate you. Lovely, lovely. This Kanye for president has got to be a joke. Selena Shepherd, what's up, Selena? Appreciate you. Entrepreneur King, shout out. What's up, Entrepreneur King? Appreciate you. All right, fam. Let's see what's good. Okay, shutting it down, fam. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Where is it? Okay, it's still Sunday, depending on what part of the world you're in. Some final shout outs, then I'll shut it down. So Deborah Perry, Live Twice. I don't remember shouting out Deborah Perry. Live Twice, Lee, Boxing Conversations with Reggie, Chris Perez, Selena, DeMarcus Jackson, the BBK, Dan Oko, AJRX, Montgomery, New York, Hanif Sabri, Steve Swanson, Mark Hyman, Big Red 69. I'm just saying though, John L, Baby Boy, China White, what's this, King Kraken, Azrael, Sound Vapor, RJL Jr., More Info TV. What's up, More Info TV? Keep bringing that info. What was this? POD Bomb, Pod Bomb, AbX. We are inching closer and closer to the Idiocracy movie being a reality. Real talk, huh? Thomas Anderson. Say, Lupe, Anita, Kenyatta, Aaliyah, Jay Shine, Rashida G, DeMarcus Jackson, DB, was there Sarah Jew Barry, Ian, Super Chat is jumping today. Marty Street, MDH 251, Paul Osborne, Miss Libra, Michelle, Crypto KD, Daniel Lucas, Dom Smith, Pamela Fussler, Selena Shepard, Caramel Carey, C. Trey, weed legalization. Who don't smoke? Come y'all forget. Who don't smoke? Come y'all forget. I can't decide for that. Yeah, so N 392. And that's what's up, fam. Until next time, no more talk.